All right. This could be, how can I say it?
Could be the last one.
Well, no. This could be one of the most inspirational shows I think I've ever done. And I've done thousands of podcasts now. And this one, like most people, like last night, for example, the Rangers played in Nashville.
Yeah.
And Gabe Perreault and Rempe could not play because they were sick.
Oh.
And
Sniffles.
here we are today with Mark Puttenvink. Clearly, he should be in a hospital bed with intravenous coming out of his arm. And here he is doing the podcast.
Jake Paul took my spot.
Jake Paul. And then what's his name? Andrew Tate.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, I made a comment on Facebook about the Jake Paul fight that I said, thank God the clown show is over. I got some negative feedback.
Oh, is that right?
Somebody's, I won't mention names, but somebody said, why don't you look in the mirror? There's the clown.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is funny online, right? Because like if you were standing face to face with a person and you made a comment, that doesn't happen, but they're who knows where they are.
Well, the thing is, so for me, because I'm a boxing person, it's been a big part of my life. I just thought the whole thing was from the beginning to the end. I don't mean that particular fight, but just from the beginning, this whole Jake Paul phenomenon. It's bad for boxing.
I know, yeah.
It's a niche sport at best to begin with, right? And then you get this clown act.
But it's good for his bank account. That's what's good for him.
$98 million he made.
Is that what he made? $98 million.
Yeah, can you imagine? I mean, I watched it, so they hooked me into it. And
you got to give him credit. He's a great marketing guy, right? He knows what he's doing.
Oh no, look, the kid's made hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
But at what expense to the game? That's the thing.
Yeah. And they don't care either.
No.
Okay, let's get some business done here. The great Mark Puttenvink, Patriot Training Systems, trains anybody from fake. You don't train. I was gonna say you train fake boxers. You do not train fake boxers.
If I trained him, he would have won.
That's right. His jaw was still in one piece.
Wow.
And trains anybody. He's out in beautiful. Hold on, Sandy, Utah. Thank you very much. That took me a month to get that straight. And he's like I said. I was going to say he's sick. In terms of Mark Puttenvink, he's not sick. He has a little like flu.
Yeah, I'm just testing the virus out.
Right, testing it out. Yeah. So the other one though, the Andrew Tate one, like I don't know, he kind of grinds me the wrong way. Like,
me too.
Yeah. And somebody showed a video of the guy he fought in another fight, and that guy clearly didn't know how to fight at all.
No.
And he just killed Andrew Tate too.
It's. I don't know. Again, it's just for all combat sports, I think these fights are just horrible.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you think it like for maybe the person that is a diehard boxing person, they look at that and now they kind of lump it in with WWE or something like that it's kind of phony?
Yeah. Did you watch the Jake Paul fight? Did you watch it?
I watched the highlights. That's all I saw.
Yeah. So all he did was run around and then like grab his legs and go to the ground. I mean, it was. Yeah. It was what to be expected. But he has two broken jaws. I mean, the kid got messed up bad.
I saw the X-ray they showed that this is what they said.
I mean, I will give him credit. He got in the ring.
Yep.
But but again, how is that good for boxing? I mean, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, but I guess, if we had to look at the positive way, do you think there's any way it's drawing more attention to boxing, even if it's not good attention?
That's what some people would say. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, I think that the people that watch that Jake Paul fight, I don't know how much of them are really boxing fans. And the boxing fans are watching it to hope that he gets stopped, so it puts an end to it.
That's like hopefully it doesn't do any damage, because you're right. The really true boxing fan isn't going to pay attention to that.
No, he'll watch it like I did to hope to see it come to an end. I didn't want to see the kid get hurt the way he did, but
Right. Our magical veteran out here in Chicago, the Bears are cooking, man. That play at the end, that's a pass.
Right.
Okay, and I need to back up. So I made fun of what's the quarterback's name? Whatever it is. He had the nail polish and everything, but man, he's playing well. Oh,
he really is.
That play he made at the end there. Hold on. The great Susan Brooks, Again, we must, if she gets on again, we get 26 seconds once she posts something to the time we now show it.
That's it. Is that the time limit?
Yeah, that's contractually our obligation to her. Ron Grescher's birthday today. I don't want to see 70 today. I think it is.
Is it?
Okay, so we haven't spoken since we had our festivities with the guys. So it's the 100th anniversary for the Rangers.
Yeah.
People that don't know. And they've been doing a series of events, different events. They had one already, like special moments where Stefan Matteau was there and everything. They bring the guys out in the ice, present who they are and everything. It's a great ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 weeks ago, I guess it was, December 13th, they had myself and I think 22 other guys from the era from 1968 to 1991. I guess they call it the New Garden era. Mm-hmm. And I tell you, it was very cool. Like, and I really, I'm a rock, right? I'm a total rock. But I was surprised how emotional I got when we got out in the ice there, seeing the guys. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Like all the older guys that I had seen, like Jim, like Fairburn and Ted Irvin and Brad Park and all those guys.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's cool. Family. You know,
yeah. We had the dinner the night before, and they made the mistake of allowing me to speak at the dinner. So,
they haven't learned their lesson yet.
Of course, it turned into a roast. So it was. So Ron Duguay and Sarah Palin were due to be there. They were at the game, but they didn't make the dinner. Mm-hmm. So I got very emotional, expressing how great I thought it was, how their relationship had blossomed. Mm-hmm. And that, I thought, being a twice divorced man, single, maybe I could learn something from this whole thing. And I tried to figure out, like, what's it that draws them
together? What's the takeaway?
What keeps them bonded together? And I decided that it was how much they both love Ron. I expressed that at the dinner thinking it was a beautiful thing. Apparently people thought that was very funny.
Went over like a lead balloon, huh? See, I find it that's a good one. I like it.
Yeah. You think, man, it's pretty that shows accurate. How. Do you consider? I think we talked about this. Do you consider yourself emotionally intelligent?
On a certain level, yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm actually feeling like I'm getting there. Like it's interesting.
Yeah, it's a daily process.
Yeah. But the whole being more empathetic and understanding what other people are going through, and right. Yeah. I did. So our buddy Nick Fertitta. He's very proud of, and rightfully so, that he's the first New York City born player to ever play for the New York Rangers.
Right.
Of course, I can't just leave it at that, right?
Right.
So Brian Mullen was there, and I announced that Brian Mullen was the first ever New York City player to ever play in an NHL All-Star game. And I also neglected the fact that Nicky and I mentioned that people, if they wanted to, they could go over there and talk to Nick, and he would tell them how great he is.
And he did.
Yeah.
Was Brian the first American to score 50?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. He may have been. I don't know.
Yeah. Because it's either him or Madonna, maybe.
Yeah. I looked it
up. But he played before Madonna.
Yeah. And he played before Brett Hull, too. Right?
Brett Hull, too.
Right. Because, again, there's a stuff with his brother, too, Joey.
I think maybe Joey had 50 first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I bet you he had 50. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Susan getting after me here. Don't leave out the part where you threw t-shirts on your hand.
Wow, rotator cuff.
Oh, man, if I threw something overhand right now,
it'd be over. Me too.
Oh yeah.
It'd go about 3 feet and then be in surgery.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is correct. Bobby Carpenter.
Oh yeah. Good call. Yeah. Forgot about Carps.
And so you were up in beautiful Edmonton for hockey tournament?
Man, I hope I never go there again. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the gulag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's flat, it's gray, it's windy, and it's -14 to -18.
And can you imagine living there? It stays like that for months too. Yeah.
And then the only thing that I did, and by the way, the hotel was like in an industrial park. There was nothing. All you're looking at is like Caterpillar trucks and the food was disgusting. Really bad.
This is terrible to say because Connor McDavid obviously has made a decision to stay there. But okay, so you're in the National Hockey League. You got places like Florida, Tampa, Dallas,
Right.
Anaheim. You could play.
Yeah. LA.
I know when you stay there. Ooh, man, that's.
And I read something. Maybe you know this. He has a real fear. I don't know if it's a fear or phobia or whatever of ketchup. I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
Really?
David. Yeah, like his wife can't have it in the house or anything like that. Yeah. So I'm serious. I read it. It's true. Yeah, for whatever reason, it grosses him out. I don't know what it is. Okay. So I'd face wash him with a little bit. Put in your glove and face wash.
I'm still waiting for more of this. But this can't be the whole.
No, there's no punchline here. It's the truth. I was reading it yesterday. He's got this thing about ketchup. He doesn't want it in the house. He doesn't want it anywhere near him. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He just like fructose corn syrup. That's what he doesn't like.
That's what it is.
Healthy man.
But going back to Edmonton, I mean, even the airport when we landed, I said to Nathan, I go, "Is there anybody here?" There's like nobody in the airport. I've never been in an airport where there's no one there.
I know. And it's funny. You go down to Calgary with like a 3-hour drive south, and it's beautiful. Yeah.
But the only cool thing was the barn we played in was a really cool place.
Oh yeah.
Brand spanking new. It's called the Silent, for whatever reason, Silent Ice Arena. It sits about 5,000 maybe, and there's 2 sheets, but there's a restaurant. I mean, that was the only good food I had was at the rink.
Is that right?
Yeah. And
the Silent Ice Rink. Wow.
Yeah, Ice Arena. They built it for 50 million Canadian, so that's about what 30 million American. Beautiful facility. I mean, really nice.
Why would it be called? I'm gonna have to look that up. Why would it be called the Silent?
Probably the guy who built it. Maybe that's the name of his corporation or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do more research on that. You just went there.
I should really. Yeah.
Well, not that you should. It's just it's expected of you now.
I know. I did drop the ball on that. I should have researched it. Yeah.
But again, that's the pressure of being Mark Puttenvink, right?
Well, look, there was a lot of people after me up there to stay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe the U.S. didn't want to let you back in. Is that what it was?
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't crossing the border. Any problems?
No, leaving, the CBP guy says to me, you bringing anything home from Canada? I said, yeah, 4 losses in the flu. Thank you.
You understand that too, big hockey, yeah. Okay, the secret agent, Deb Anderson, is here. My morning just got up some better. There you go.
Good morning.
So what else happened? Okay, now again, I touched on it briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Players getting sick.
Oh yeah.
Right, and not be able to play. Now we don't know the extent. They could be.
Well, I have to tell you, I had it. It's a pretty tough flu, and apparently, we have a goaltending coach. They fly in here from Toronto like once a month. He said Toronto, the whole city's sick.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, wow. It's a pretty tough one. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've had some friends too. I guess it happened. Like it lasts a long time too.
Oh, forever. It's like over a week, and I'm still kind of congested. But the first 3 days were really tough. I just slept.
Okay, here's my bone to pick for the day. I read an article, USA Today, I believe it was, saying that at 35 years old, that's when your body starts to fall apart, muscular-wise, and everything like that.
Right.
Like they're saying that people, like it's almost giving people a crutch to quit. Like
correct.
Yeah.
Tell that to Jack LaLanne.
Yeah. God,
who on his 70.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember his 70th birthday. He swam from Alcatraz or whatever, towing 70 rowboats with people in them. Swam 70 years old. So yeah, at 35. Remember they say at 30, if you're a professional athlete, at age 30, you lose half a step or a step.
Right.
It's because you're not training as hard as you did when you were 20.
Yeah. The age has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's all. It's exactly. Yeah.
I hate when they do that. I'd rather they come out and say, "Okay, listen, at 35, you need to make sure that you're maintaining your fitness." And
because it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with the Rangers. So they haven't won. They've had 7 back-to-back games. 7 times they've had back-to-back games. They've lost both times the second night of the back-to-back. Right. And again, I'm not blaming anybody. I think maybe they haven't done the studying you and I have done.
Right.
They're talking about it so much, it becomes, they're saying, well, we need to adjust how we play the second night instead of saying, no, we have a game. The second night, just play the game.
I also think part of that is managing your lineup. Right.
Yeah, but okay. But do you think, I'm going to disagree with you on that a little bit.
Okay.
If you're giving them the players, the sense, okay, we're changing something because it's the second game of back-to-back. You're saying, because the reality is, okay, let's say it's a guy that's a good player, plays 25 minutes a game, right? That's a pretty high-end player.
Right.
I know there's more to it, to travel and all that kind of stuff, but you're playing 25 minutes. It's not like you're working 9 to 5 or something.
Maybe if you do manage anything, the ice time a little bit different. Keep the shift shorter. You know, so cumulatively, maybe the ice time's the same, but it's in shorter shifts. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, I do agree with that. Yes, I think you're right, I kind of agree with that overall. Like I've watched some times where guys get out there like killing a penalty. And I would do the same thing too. Like if I'm a penalty killer, I want to stay out there for 2 minutes. Right. Well, if you're really doing your job killing a penalty,
30 seconds.
Yeah, it's hard.
45 maybe. Yeah,
like just move your feet.
And again, that's a function of the coach because PK is a lot of stops and starts, right? There's no flow to it when you're defending. Stops and starts. And that gasses you quicker than if you're kind of gliding around a bit. Yeah.
And then you get stuck if you don't change when you have an opportunity, then you get stuck. And then
they get pinned in. It's
definitely.
How's Miller, what? It looks like Miller's out for a while now. Or
looks like a shoulder injury. Yeah. It didn't look like the hit was that bad, but
man, just the way he hit it. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, we got our 26 seconds here. Hold on 1 second. Your theory is correct. Vancouver has won 4 in a row since trading. Oh, okay. So as soon as he gives me a hard time, because in the past I made a comment, you get sometimes the best player. So it. I mean, that's not going to last forever, right? You take a great player, but for the
I guess the question becomes, when he was there, why weren't they winning?
Right. And and to me, part of it is, and you know this, when you have a star, very often, especially with a younger team, the younger players will defer to that star player. Okay, you go and do it. It's not like they're trying to do anything. And then once he's gone, now they say, okay, I get more.
He's not here.
Yeah. How about the Toronto Maple Leafs? You've been following them at all?
Wow. What a disaster. Yeah, because everybody here, all the coaches are Toronto natives.
That's right.
That's right. So that's all I hear about is the Leafs and the Buffalo Bills. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So Craig Berube, the coach of Toronto, who he came in and he was going to save the day. He won the cup in St. Louis, and these guys just quit. And he finally made a comment a couple of games ago. He was interviewed after, and he said something was like, "Well, why aren't they working hard?" He says, "You got to go ask them." I've given up. I've got no answers for you.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough room. I think there's a lot of.
I've never been a fan of Austin Matthews. I should be careful. Yeah. Great talent.
Oh, tremendous talent. Yeah.
Yeah. I always think like sometimes and you know this too, they'll give the player a captaincy to try to bring the most out of him, not because he deserves it, because they want to try to get it out. I think that's the case there where they want him to be a certain thing. He's just not that. Yeah.
Not that guy. Yeah. And you wonder if he wasn't a captain, if he'd perform better maybe without that pressure.
Or does he just want out of Toronto? I mean,
that could be too.
You know, he's just an Arizona kid. You know, he's playing in Toronto where
he's probably got 10 reporters just follow him and him only. Yeah.
Totally.
It's like playing for the Yankees.
Yeah, definitely. The Jets. But here's the funny thing: the Giants have got a worse record. I didn't realize the Giants.
Is that right? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Well, the Giants are 2-13, I think, in their. Yeah, is that what it is?
So the Jets have won what, 3?
3 games.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
No. What else was I going to mention to you? Okay. So, they've named the Kennedy Center the Trump
Kennedy Center. Yeah.
So if there's a building someplace and it's already named, and you think that they should have the Puttenvink, they should have Puttenvink to it. What building do you think it would be that they should?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. And worldwide. I'm thinking worldwide.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have to be like some kind of fitness center, right? Like a fitness.
Yeah. I would think something to do with fitness and health. The Mayo Clinic.
But like it's fitness. It'd be also like an educational place because of your knowledge.
Yeah.
Like some university or wherever, like the Puttenvik, Yale.
Yeah.
Like Harvard
School of Medicine.
Yeah, the Puttenvik Harvard School.
But you know what? In actual Appalachian State, in my realm, is the top school for strength and conditioning.
Oh.
Yeah. Dr. Mike Stone down there. Yeah. Appalachian State.
Really?
Yeah. For whatever reason, they have.
You got me going today. I'm thinking that you've got something else going on.
No. This is real.
Okay. Okay.
And the reason I know this is obviously because but years ago, and I did it like you. I did a lot of self-education. So I used to get this bi-monthly periodical. It was like sports medicine research, and it was synopsises of different.
It's not a bi-monthal period you get. It's a periodical. Okay. Not period.
So did I say that? Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you did.
So,
exaggerate.
So they'd have synopses of different studies and the authors. So I saw one that interested me, had to do on energy systems, and it was Dr. Mike Stone at Appalachian State.
Right.
So I somehow researched it. I called him. I got through to him, and he spent like an hour and a half on the phone with me.
Oh, really?
Going over it, yeah, because he was like excited somebody actually read his study.
See, that's very often that's the case. Some very well-educated, knowledgeable person.
Yeah. So I got a study lecture hall for free from Mike Stone, Appalachian State. One of the
I think that's a fantastic story. I like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Very cool.
So it worked out pretty cool.
Yeah. So Susan would call the Brooks Madison Square Garden.
There you go.
Ira here, I know he's being very serious. The Kotze International House of Pancakes. The Swanson Fitness Clinic. I like that. Very good.
There you go. Yeah.
Walter. There's no Laidlaw building in my hometown. No, I am in the Hall of Fame of my hometown. What was it called? Laidlaw
School of.
There was a strip joint that was called.
I was going to say, yeah.
It was called the Sword and Shield. So the Laidlaw Sword and Shield.
There you go.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
You're responsible for a lot of college education up there.
See, I love that. That shows the positive person you are.
Yeah.
You're looking at it. What good came from all that money spent?
There you go. Those girls got an education.
Man, think of all the kids that are out there now that are doctors and lawyers and like that.
Because of you.
Yeah. Oh, hold on here. Let me see here. This might be a little bit derogatory. Laidlaw Hair Club for Men.
Well, yeah, it's a little below the belt, I think, a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't think that's complimentary, right? I think that's a dig.
Well, I think he's saying you're so good looking it doesn't matter.
Oh man. What else? Christmas. Now, am I incorrect in saying this? Didn't Christmas also used to be a time for turkey dinner as well as Thanksgiving, or was it?
You know what? I think so. I mean, see, for me, I grew up with an Italian mother, so we had the fish dinner Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was like ham and always lasagna. Always Italian dishes, no matter what. It could have been St. Patrick's Day. You got lasagna.
Right. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Right. Because it's hard to even find a turkey for Christmas now. I found one at Costco, but
yeah, and you had mentioned that a while back that they're really you don't see them out that much anymore.
Here's Rich Pisano, the hockey god of Greenwich, Connecticut. Rich Pisano, Laidlaw Bus. Now, Rich Pisano. So the rink here locally is called the Dorothy Hamill Ice Rink. It's You have to do. So we changed the name to the Pisano, and this could be legitimate too. The Pisano Hamill Skating Rink. He deserves that. Seriously, I know we're a little bit joking around here, but if there's somebody that has done, I know you have done a lot as well, but somebody that's done for a community, like coaching kids and dedicated time.
That's awesome.
Oh, Rich Pisano's it. He's gone.
Yeah. Yesterday, I think you saw the photo. We had for the little guys, like the 8-year-olds and the 10-year-olds in the program, they had cookie decorating. So the girls set up tables. Nathan's wife set up a table, and the owner's wife set up, and they had all the sprinkles and the little kids are really cute.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It was a fun time.
That is fantastic.
For sure. Yeah.
I get a couple of.
By the way, in practice, one of them. So we all hop on and help each other out in practice. So it doesn't matter if it's your team or not. You go on the ice and you help out, right? So the little guys, Kevin Colley, who played for the Islanders, he's got the 10-year-olds. So split up in a little small groups, little drills, and one kid says to me, "You're my second favorite coach."
And I know. You know what's great about it too? He's telling the exact honesty.
He's exactly telling me what's on his mind. You're my second favorite coach.
That's funny. I love that.
That was awesome.
It's great that way, right? They tell you the truth. Yep.
Yeah, there's no filter. They just tell you what they feel. This is the way it should be.
You're my
second.
You're my 15th.
Yeah, well, we only have 12. Yeah, but you're number 15.
Yeah. So when it's funny, Mr. Pisano, checking out. So when I first got in the agent business, so I just retired from playing.
Yeah, there is a Laidlaw bus company.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing up in Canada. There's Laidlaw karting and all this kinds of stuff. So I would go check into a hotel up there. And again, I just retired like maybe 6 to 9 months prior to this.
This has got to be bad.
Into a hotel. And at first I didn't know what was going on, but they'd be looking at my ID and everything like that. They're going, and everybody going, are you at the bus company? and to be honest, at first my ego was taking a bruise.
Sure. Yeah.
I just played in the NHL, so whatever happened, they'd be looking at me and I knew it was coming. I played in the NHL for guys.
That's hysterical. Oh my God.
Funny stuff. What else is going on in the world?
You know what? Remember Jonathan Winters?
Yeah.
So you know how he tells stories about going back to Cincinnati, where he's from. He goes to his neighbor out on the porch. He says, "So what are you doing nowadays, Johnny?" "Oh, I'm in TV." "Oh yeah, can you go look at the one in the back? I think one of the tubes is out."
Oh, that is funny. Where was it the other day? It hasn't happened in a while, but somebody thought I was at the Garden for the thing on the Saturday night, and I'm waiting down by the Delta Club. It's before everybody gets going, and this really nice woman that's working at the Garden comes by, and she stops and chats. We have this really heartwarming conversation about helping other people and everything. And she goes, "I really admire you." And I'm thinking, "Oh, she doesn't know who I am." Right. And I really admire all you think you do. Thank you so much, Adam, for all you do. She thought it was Adam Graves.
I went and rolled with it.
I could. I said,
signing autographs.
I know. I said, "Listen, I appreciate it very much. I'm not Adam." She felt bad. I said, "Don't feel bad. It's fantastic." So, that's funny. He's a good man. So if you're get confused with somebody,
not a bad guy to be confused with. Yeah.
Definitely. Are you a cookie guy? Like, do you like sugar? Like, I know your diet is good and all that, but like sugar cookies.
Some of them, yeah, not all of them. I don't like ones that are really sweet. You know what I mean? But yeah, just like a gingerbread cookie's cool. Something kind of, dip that in your coffee.
Butter cookies are good too, right?
Oh yeah.
God, like melt in your mouth. Oh
yeah. When we years ago, when we went into the other time in Edmonton, so Dale was really excited, not about the game, but his mother was going to have his mother was meeting there with a tin of butter cookies.
Oh, it's not right.
Because it was during the holidays, so that he was more pumped about that than anything else.
That's the same way my mother made the raspberry tarts. Oh my God.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Yeah.
To her credit, okay, I'm going to get a little deep here,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm learning all about mental health and learning about ourselves and looking back at the past. I can't. My mother had her own mental health issues, and somehow, and I'm not going to blame other people. I got this feeling like, well, gee, she wasn't there for me as much with her mental health. I got this thing in my head somehow.
Right.
That's why I evolved even more. Like talk about emotional intelligence. I tried to learn more. I said, well, no, she gave
did the best she could.
Yeah, she gave me everything she could. And it was actually a very healthy thing. I actually going through the whole process of maybe kind of doubting things for a while. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
No, that's real good. And that's the truth. I mean, she did the best she could.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think of most parents. I mean, I guess obviously there's some rare cases where parents hurt their kids or whatever, but like 99.9% of the time, parents.
You're looking out for your kid.
Yeah. And whether you're perfect or not.
Especially a mother with the maternal instinct.
Yeah. I know I told you my son. How the son just got married, right?
Sean did, yeah. Yeah, he got married in October, and I'm going to be a granddaddy.
That's right. I forgot. Yes. Yeah. That's what. When do they do?
August 5 is the due date.
Good. So my son and Shane and his wife Leah, they're due April. Yeah. This week, April.
Yep. That's maybe Beth's birthday. She's April 11th.
I'm April 15th. So
that's right.
Yeah. That's the 11th.
Yeah.
I knew there's a reason.
There was a reason she's awesome, right?
Yes. Wow. Not just she's giving to society by being with you. I mean, in a good way.
She's holding back from society. Yeah.
What else is going on in the world that's interesting?
Oh boy, plenty, but yeah. It's too much to keep up with anymore. It really is.
It's just, I know we've talked about this. It's almost like, you're okay. I want to know what's going on, But then
I don't.
Just give me a headline.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I don't want details.
And I have to say, the past couple of weeks has been nothing but hockey, like either practice or travel or whatever. And we have Roku here, so we don't have the regular. Like, you got to really search for the news. And I did find Channel 4 News New York.
Oh.
And I put it on for a little while ago. I'm so happy we're not there.
I know. Oh, God.
I mean, in Jersey last night, a guy killed a guy with a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
What a freaking Robin Hood? What's going on?
Say it again. Where? I missed that.
In Kearney, New Jersey, a mentally deranged guy killed his neighbor with a bow and arrow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Gun control.
We had that period a few days there where it was the Bondi thing in Australia, the Brown MIT thing, the Rob Reiner got his wife get killed.
I mean, it was bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
And then it was a horrible event in South Africa over the weekend.
Oh, what was that?
Well, they have a horrific racial issue down there now. One, maybe two vans rolled up to a pub, and like a dozen men got out with weapons and just started slaughtering everybody in the pub. 9 killed. I forget how many shot. Yeah.
Are we living in a
end times?
Well, I mean, it's almost like it's unreal, the stuff that goes on now.
Yeah.
Are we learning more now because of
instant news? Yeah.
Right.
But also, if you just, and I do this sometimes, pick any random date in history, like within our history. So, like, say, I don't know, your birthday, April 15th, 1927. Right. Put it into the computer, and you'll see all kinds of bad stuff.
Right.
It's unfortunate, but that's humans.
I know.
You know. Yeah.
And the Olympics are coming up, and now the rink was.
What? Yeah.
It's 3 feet too short.
What did they? Only I hate to say it, but we always make fun of Italians, right?
So, what do you think? They were drinking wine or something like that?
Yeah, either that or they were using noodles to measure with. I don't know.
That's what it is. Okay, so they went. So they worked in the morning. They went for lunch, had a couple glasses of wine.
Now we
got to measure the rink.
Yeah.
3 feet is enough, right?
That's close. Yeah, it's the big deal.
Yeah, they probably said that. It's hockey.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? 4 people are going to watch this.
But seriously, they probably said that. Like, what's the difference of 3 feet?
What's the big 3 feet? Come on.
Oh, that's
well, maybe they got, was it metrics to.
Yeah. The metric system.
Yeah.
And maybe they just combined the two of them and said, well, let's just come up in the middle.
Yeah.
The metric.
And honestly, you played there, the Boston Gardens. I mean, how big was the neutral zone? 4 feet long?
Oh, yeah, it was nothing. Yeah, it was great for me. I loved it. Yeah, it was really good. Chicago Stadium was the same way. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Can you just see them measuring that? That would be a funny video, going back and have a video.
All I can see is Mario. Mario, the game. That's all I could see him out there measuring.
That's probably what they thought. They saw Mario Lemieux's name and they thought it was like Mario and Luigi or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So speaking of Mario, so you know what an A skip is? It's like a vertical leap, bounding, like a plyometric. And I said, okay, guys, A skips to the younger kids. They're going, oh, Mario's? I'm like, Mario, who the hell is Mario? Then it dawned on me. When he's going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. I saw you had a video of the kids doing the jump over the stick.
Over the sticks. Yeah, they call that the Mario. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man. Oh goodness. How is Beth doing? Beth's good. She's all healthy.
Yeah, she's getting her runs in.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got sick, but you did not get her sick.
Yeah, I don't know why, but thank God. Yeah. She was. So Saturday, was it Saturday? You got to go to urgent care, right? Because she's like up all night making sure I'm breathing, right? So I go to urgent care, and I text her. I said, I'm at urgent care. She goes, did they test you? I said, yeah. Were you negative? I said, well, I thought I had a pretty good attitude.
More importantly, I'm a terrible friend. How's your dog, Sophie?
She, believe it or not, was back in the vet this week again for another UTI. So what happened was the first course of antibiotics didn't give her enough. It was like for a month. It should have been probably 6 weeks.
Right.
So she seems to be doing better though. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How old is she now?
10. Yeah. So she's an elder woman.
That's right.
Yeah.
So my grandson Maverick. So his parents, Shane and Lee, are going down to Florida to be with her parents for Christmas.
Right.
Initially, I was going to take care of Maverick for a week.
Is this the expectant?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I got to tell you, I love my sons to death, but my daughter-in-law, like she's more like I could get rid of my sons now. I've got my daughter-in-law, so like she's unbelievable.
Yeah,
she's very funny with me. Like she feels like, okay, I'm the single guy. I don't know what I'm doing at all.
right.
So she's gonna.
Accurate,
right. Mary told us the story, but I showed up at Thanksgiving with a new pair of shoes, and she checks me out all the time. So I was like, okay, so she looks at the shoes. She goes, "Don't make any more decisions without me." The way she said it was a classic. Yeah,
that's a good daughter-in-law.
Yeah, I know.
She's looking out for your best interest.
Yeah.
Don't leave the house with those shoes on, right?
And there's no prep. There's no like prefacing or anything like that. She just goes
right to it. And that's what you want.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, she's my daughter. Yeah, very cool. What else? I was out in Long Island last week. You did an event on a radio show out there for the Cohen Children's.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Isn't it good to do stuff like that?
I know.
Right? Yeah.
I know what. On that note, I know this algorithm, as you watch things, the reels and everything. So I'm watching these reels. There's a lot of guys that have made a lot of money. So they go to grocery stores and everything, and they'll be buying people food for them. Or they go to like a place in some place where people don't have money, and they're selling, like a lot of people who are selling food at one of those food carts, and they'll go up and buy up all their food, give it away to homeless people. And man, I sit there and I start bawling like a little baby. I think that's one of the coolest things in the world. Yeah.
That's great stuff. And in fact, yesterday I was talking to the owner's wife. I said, look, I like to do something for the less fortunate on a holiday. Do you have any suggestions? Right. And she said, well, we're doing a hockey equipment drive here. So, well, that's cool. But, she said, well, most of the stuff, because it is Salt Lake area, goes through the church. So that's understandable. So I do know that in Paterson, New Jersey, what they do is, like, if you have old jackets that you don't wear anymore, they set up on street corners like a rack, and they just put for people just to take. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, to me, nothing wrong with donating money to a charity. I'm not saying don't do it, but it's just, to me, there's all those people in the middle, and they need to get paid instead of just going right to the source, right? Like give this products.
The problem with the homeless, not all, but a lot of them, you give them money, they're just going to buy alcohol and drugs with it. That's the problem.
Good. So I agree.
You can't go wrong with giving them something to eat or a blanket or so, because, it's still warm here. It's like 50 degrees out here now, but it's not going to last.
Yeah. Yeah. Take them someplace and buy them the food instead of the.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. You almost hate to be like that, but it's like they're in that position for a reason.
And some of them don't want to leave the streets. I mean, that's just where they want to be. I was in Chicago years ago with Beth. My younger guy was living there, and I had a Muhammad Ali T-shirt on, right? The one when he's standing over Sonny Liston like this, right? And some homeless dude comes up, and he starts, and he knew his boxing. I mean, we had a good conversation. He knew all the older fighters and everything like that. And then, of course, hey, can you help me out? I said, listen, I'll take you over here. We'll get something to eat. No, I said, come on, man.
Yeah. And then they get mad at you, but
he didn't really get mad, but he was kind of like, he kept working it, kept saying, no, but
I was, that's not funny, but I was in Manhattan a couple of years ago, and there was a street corner, guys on the street corner. It's interesting. I had a bunch of homeless people all hanging around. I'm assuming they're the same old thing. So, and to their credit, they didn't ask for just cash. They knew they were right by the food. So I bought them. I said, listen, give them $20 worth of food. But then once I did that, then that wasn't enough. It was, he pooped his pants. He wanted me to buy him a pair of pants and all that kind of stuff.
So I think it was like probably our second or third date, right? With Beth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And one of my fighters at the time got married at Tavern on the Green. So Beth and I go. Right. And she barely knows me, right?
Right.
And at that time, I had less self-control with my anger issues.
Less.
So we're going to pull into the parking garage, and the guy cuts in front, and I start snapping. So to Beth's credit, she starts taking off her clothes in the car, figuring that'll calm me down, right?
Are you serious?
Yeah. So anyway, now we're walking into, and she looked beautiful. We're walking into Tavern in the Green, and literally there's a homeless guy on a bench laying there, and he's just, you're looking fine. And I'm thinking, this guy's got better game than I. Like, Beth's going to go home with the homeless guy and leave me stranded here. Then we get into the wedding, right? You've been in the Tavern in the Green?
You know what? I don't think I was ever in. Is it still there now?
I don't know, but that was the only time I'd ever been there. And so, you got to stand up in the salutatory champagne, whatever, right? And I'm running my hand down the back of Beth's dress and kind of getting a little intimate.
Sure.
And she very slowly says, turn around. I go, what? She goes, turn around. And I turn around. I didn't realize that we're standing in front of like this big glass window with all the outdoor diners out there staring.
And you're going after this. You're attacking this woman.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, here we go. I need to vent. Susan says, I don't care what reporters are saying. JT will be available for Olympics. I wanted to be. Yeah, that is. I as a a fan of any team, obviously you spend a lot of money to go to games. I wouldn't really. I don't care if the players.
I still don't think the professionals should be playing in the Olympics.
Totally. Yeah. I tell you, the owners, for some, like people have said in the past, it helps promote the game. It really doesn't help. There's been no.
The game's the game.
Yeah, and it's so much different too. Like it's basically you've got your countries play, but that's not how the regular season NHL games are.
I liked it when it was amateurs, and then you'd see somebody from the American, because I'm obviously American, the U.S. Team USA make it to the NHL. It's like a big thing, right?
Yeah, totally. What? Okay, so you're Chris Drury. You're first of all, you're much better looking than he is, but and you've got Panarin's contract ending at the end of the year. What are you going to do with him?
Well, you want to attempt to move him, but you don't want to like end up shorthanded.
Right.
You want to make sure you get value for him.
Right.
You're going to lose him either way, I think, because I think he wants out.
Oh, really? You think he wants out?
Yeah, I mean, but then again, maybe not. I mean, there's no pressure on him.
Right.
Playing in New York.
So so he's got his contract expires at the end of the year. Some other team wants to get him.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, I'm going to be the devil's advocate here. What would somebody give up for him? Like, what?
See, that's the thing too, because he's 30. What?
34.
Yeah, huge contract.
Yeah.
Pretty one-dimensional.
One just this year left. He's only got this year left, so it's really not a.
I mean, it could be a rental for somebody.
Right. Okay, but here's another way to look at it. Why don't you use him as a rental for yourself?
Okay.
Right. So instead of getting whatever you get, let's say it's a player and a draft pick or whatever, if you would get that for him, you just keep him and knowing that you're going to lose him. So you gain the cap space that you're not using for his contract. But again, I guess you're then saying, like they look at Steven Stamkos when he left Tampa, right? They were willing to let him go because I looked it up. I did just a quick Google search, and it's like players over 30, point producing NHL players over 30. And it shows how their numbers drop off
a lot.
Right. And that's why the Steven Stamkos thing, Tampa looks really good now, letting him go.
So that's like one of the keys to Bill Belichick's success in New England. Obviously Tom Brady, but he knew when to get rid of guys.
Yeah. And guys that were good players for the team.
Good players, but he knew that it was about to dip. And he'd bring in somebody to replace him that was,
right.
And it was a money management thing too.
Yeah. Totally.
So Panarin's a tough guy to really nail down. Do you want to keep or not? Because he just doesn't come up big when the rink shrinks.
Right. And he is no discredit to him. There's lots of players like this. He is a point producer. He's not a penalty killer. He's not a fighter.
Yeah.
He's not a shot blocker. So if he's gonna, and it just makes sense, his numbers will drop off. So you sign him and keep him. He becomes a third line guy for your team.
Yeah.
That's you don't want your third line guy being a.
I think it's tougher for GMs now because the league is so expansive.
Right.
Meaning that the talent is spread so thin. Yeah. Like, what are you really going to get back?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's not like the years ago where every team had 4, 5, 6 top level players. Maybe every team has 3. And you don't want to give up 1/3 of your.
Right.
And
plus, if your goal is to win the Stanley Cup, you look at the teams. It's not just because of Florida now. Teams over the last 75, 100 years, it's always been the same thing. It isn't just about the talent. It's
culture.
The culture they build, right?
And they're always big and heavy. Play heavy.
Yeah, they really do.
They don't have to be physically big, but they play heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, you go back, whether it's Tampa, Islanders, Montreal, Edmonton.
Boston with Marchand.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's a prime example. Then he goes to Florida and wins a cup.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Not the biggest guy, but he plays heavy.
Yeah. So you try to trade him, see what you can get for him. So let's say the Rangers are fighting for a playoff spot, which they should be. Now, the argument could be like with Hughes in Vancouver, you trade that guy away and everybody else plays better. There's been cases like that. When St. Louis won the Cup the last time when Brewery took over, they traded, I think it was Steen they had there, traded him, and then they went on and won the Cup. So there's no guarantee because you get rid of a star player that you're not going to win.
You're not going to. Do you think they tied up too much in Shesterkin?
I'm sure that's a fantastic question. I think there's a lot of factors. Like New York is somewhat unique in that, I mean, it's also like it's MSG Networks, it's Madison Square Garden. People, they want to come and see star players, right?
Yeah.
That's part of it. And Shesterkin certainly is that. I mean, he is like now the game Saturday, he didn't have a great game, I didn't think.
Quick played unbelievable in Nashville, I thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was like in a lot of games, both those goaltenders, the games would be a lot different. I'm not saying they wouldn't necessarily win, but the goaltending has been unbelievable. So, yeah, they had to – now, again, they had to tie up a lot of money to keep him. But I don't know. What was their choice, though, I guess, right?
True, yeah. Drury's in a tough spot because got a lot of big contracts here, Mika and Panarin.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, it's no disrespect to either one of those guys, but you're not winning with them. You're not winning. It's not winning.
You would if you come to the conclusion that are the Rangers a contender for the Cup right now?
No.
If you don't think they are, then yeah. Yes.
And they just, if you look at the last I don't know, so many years of the draft picks.
Well, and I'll be very honest. You think back, and that's a great point. You think back a few years ago with Lafreniere, Capo Caco, and Hedl. You're thinking, okay, this is the future of the team. These guys are going to develop. They look like they were going to be great. And really, Lafreniere's left, and he's really not doing much, right?
No. And, you know, Hedl could have been the guy, but he got hurt.
Yeah.
And then you had that Elias Anderson or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we've had this discussion before. When the Devils had that run in the 90s, it was David Conti, really. All his guys he drafted.
So people don't know, he was just kind of the super scout for the Devils back then. He's a good guy, too. I get to know
Great
him.
guy.
Yeah. But, he drafted all those. Yeah.
Oh, Rafalski and Danico and Marty and all those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think, too, it's you worked in this part of the business. It isn't just drafting the guys; it's having a place to
100%,
like mentally, physically, right.
And I think also just part of, you know, say what you will about Lou, but he made it very apparent to everybody, whether you were Scott Stevens or a rookie, it's not the name on the back; it's the crest on the front.
And then he also treated them if they were part of the family.
You're good to go forever,
family, right? Yeah,
you got a job forever with the Devils. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, Lou was smart that way. And at the same time, if you weren't part of the family, you were gone. Like there was no you're in.
If you didn't like, and the thing, so similar to Belichick. I mean, and I know Billy Guerin very well, but he kind of got a little big for his britches. Lou got rid of him, brought in Jason Arnott, won a cup with him. Same player, you know what I mean? Kind of power right winger.
Okay, so you're friends with Bill. That's right, Bill Guerin.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to do a little intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen him recently?
Yeah.
Well, the hair and the additional body.
Yeah, Billy's a big boy now.
Yeah. He's got the long hair.
Yeah.
People say, like I've talked to guys that like they love Bill Guerin. Everybody that deals with him, he's an incredible guy, and he's doing a great job.
He's a good guy. He really is. Yeah.
But the look is kind of we need to work on that.
Well, he and Dougie Waite. So Jeff Paul, who I coach with here, he and I coach the 18s. Right. He played for Oshawa, I think, in Neo. I forget who, but one of his buddies that he played with was a huge Oilers fan. And, you know, he didn't have much family, didn't have much money, but every time the Oilers would come in and play Toronto, he'd go. And so he goes to an adult entertainment place afterwards because he knew some of the boys would go there. And he wore his Oilers shirt. Now, this isn't T.O., right?
Right.
And Billy and Doug Waite came in, and they come over, you're with us now. And they took care of him the whole night. He had feelers crawling all over him.
Oh, God. And people that don't know, too, like in Canada, strip joints will call. What's another name for a strip joint? Is there a more classy name?
No, that's it.
They're part of the culture in Canada a little bit more, right? It's not like some sleazy place you're going. Well, though there are sleazy places, but a lot of these are like it's just a social thing. Guys are going, and, that's funny. The peelers. That's a Canadian term right there. Peelers.
It is, yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah, Billy's a good guy.
Yeah. And again, he's doing a good job there too.
He seems to be doing a real good job. Yeah.
Okay, so you're if Mark Puttenvink is Chris Drury, you're getting rid of.
I mean, I guess my thought is, look, how much more juice can we squeeze out of him?
Right.
And now, before we're left with just Orion, let's try to move him.
Right.
But like I said, there's not you don't see those big trades anymore.
I know.
It's always after the fact.
Point. Like you look at Toronto, it's not working in Toronto.
Right. What do you do?
Right. Okay. So you say, well, let's trade Matthews.
Yeah.
Be a huge deal, right? Do you think way back when Toronto they had traded for Matt Sundin? Remember they had the big trade, the Doug Gilmore trade, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you're right. Those big trades like that with marquee names don't happen.
So how about this? Maybe you look to see who you think, because there's no guarantees. But who's going to have the first pick next year, which is obviously going to be Gavin McKenna.
Right.
And maybe you try to make a trade for that pick but you're not going to get it just for Panarin. You're going to have to throw in Lafreniere and maybe a couple other picks.
Right. Okay. So a team then, so who would be Nashville let's say it's Nashville. They're in the running, and them to give up the first overall pick and the potential that he could be.
Gavin,
they better get a really good you got to get a lot of good
players. You got to get a lot.
Yeah. And the Rangers have the capital to do that, right?
I don't know. And McKenna, I mean, who knows? I mean, there's Doug Wickenheiser. There's been a lot of busts.
Yes, totally. Yeah, you're good point.
And
on the positive side, if he is that good, you look at what Mario Lemieux with Pittsburgh, for example. Pittsburgh was not going to survive there until they got married.
No. And you know that whole story, right?
What's that?
Well, how they tanked it.
Oh, they tanked.
Right. Yeah. And there's a documentary on that, I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Because it was between Jersey, and Jersey got Kirk Muller. Pretty good player.
Oh,
that's
wasn't
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah. Here's an interesting point. I like Quick, but I feel he can be he's got a no trade. I don't think he's gonna.
He's at the end too.
Right. Yeah. But now, to Danny's point, so Edmonton, now they made a trade for a goaltender. I don't know if they went up that much or not. That Tristan Jarry.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, I guess he's somewhat an improvement over.
Where did he play? Pittsburgh, was he?
Pittsburgh, yeah. But I always thought, right at the trade deadline, go get Jonathan Quick. Say to him, okay, listen, I know you don't want to leave New York, but this is like a 2 or 3 month thing. You get one more shot at winning the cup. You got a really good shot with this team, because you could argue if Edmonton had Bobrovsky in net the last 2 years, they'd be the Stanley Cup winners, right? Not Florida. So you say to Quick, just do this one more time. See, that's the kind of if I was Edmonton, he would do that.
But he might say, "Hey, I won a cup already."
I know. Yeah,
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I want to be home. I'm an hour away from Connecticut.
Yeah, especially going to Edmonton for months. Yeah,
I hope to never go there again.
I know.
Well, guess where I got to go next month though? Cornwall. And I hear that's not exactly the tropical paradise.
Cornwall, Ontario.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, you're going out there?
Yeah.
And here's one. This is terrible to say this, but imagine playing in Winnipeg. Winnipeg's even worse than Edmonton. Oh, it's cold.
I know. Man. But at least don't they have it? It's like an underground city.
There's a lot of that. But with the Kings, we used to go up there. We would go up on a Wednesday night, play Thursday, then play. Then we wouldn't play again until Saturday afternoon. So we were up there for 4 days, and 3 or 4 days, right? So there'd be nothing to do. So we'd go to a movie or whatever. Oh, well, there'd be a lot of that. But we'd walk to a movie, and we would be frozen. We'd thaw out by the time the movie was done. Seriously.
Yeah, just in time to go back out in it. Yeah.
Timmy Waters I played with in L.A., and he played. Sophie, you're all right. Yes.
She's on guard.
She's good. Timmy Waters was saying that when he was there, the tires would go flat on the bottom.
Yeah,
so
you got to put heaters on.
Flat. Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny said it growing up in Edmonton was the same thing. And you have to also run a cord to your car, or all the fluids freeze overnight.
Yep, exactly.
You got to a heater for the car.
That was when I first got in the agent business. I went out to Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, and I rented a car.
Our 12-year-olds are going there next week. Next month.
That is, don't
Moose
go
Jaw.
there. There's nothing.
I know.
So I first rented a car, and they hand me the extension cord, and I go, "What's this for?" And I grew up in Canada. I grew up in a farm.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like that. So yeah, at the hotel, there's all the plugs in it. So you plug your car in, that's when we'll start. Yeah, they would go when I first started. It was Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
I went into the parking lot the first time. The cars are all running. They don't turn the cars off.
They just leave them going. Yeah,
they'll leave them going. They'll lock the car. I mean, don't even lock it.
We have a native kid on a team who's from Yellowknife.
Oh, yeah.
That's the North Pole.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's like.
Is that right, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny. Oh, that's cold up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Well, wasn't Antigonish like the joke up there? Would you do last summer? We had a barbecue that day.
Yeah. And it's like some of those places up far north. It's either always dark or always light. Right? The sun.
Yeah.
That's the big thing now. I've really got on this whole thing about the sun rising and setting. Like this. Okay. So as we know, the sun does not rise or set. Right. Mm-hmm. Our view of the sun changes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right? Either it's coming into view or we're losing sight of the sun.
Right.
But okay, so that's one of everybody for hundreds of years the sun rises and sets. Mm-hmm. So now if you were to go around and not say the sun rises and sets anymore, when you're talking to people, you would just casually say, "Oh, the sun's coming into view," or "The sun now is going out of view." They don't look at you like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah,
I mean, it wouldn't be a big deal, but they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. But you'd be the only one actually telling the truth.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I look at that and I go, it's kind of odd, right? Because everybody else.
It shows you how we can, our perception of things can be incorrect. Right. And it goes back to that, it's the garbage truck. I think Santa Claus is on it and they're hitting the horn. That's why Sophie's losing her mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They got Santa on the truck. They do things different on here. Anyway, I mean, we thought at one time that the Earth was in the middle of the universe, right? Everything went around us until Copernicus straightened that out. So,
but it is. So that's a good point. So someone was talking about aliens this morning. Mm-hmm. So we have this view that Earth is naively we think Earth, right, and we think Earth is the place. Everything else, we could be the most primitive. Like everybody else in the universe could be looking at us like, what a bunch of morons.
Why would we go there?
Yeah. And so we think that all aliens, so to speak, would be based on some version of us. Yeah. Maybe it's sort of big hit, but it could be
anything but
the other. They could be a drop of water, and they're more intelligent than we are, or whatever. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't take much.
Yeah, no kidding. Isn't that true? Like if you're right. If some alien looked down at planet Earth and they're worried about taking over Earth, they're going like, "What?"
Just keep going. Keep going. Which brings me to my next point.
Yes, come on.
So I did nothing but badmouth Aaron Rodgers for 2 years here in New York.
Yep. He's unbelievable.
So maybe it isn't Aaron Rodgers after
all. No, it's true. Yeah, but you look at now, the Jets are still the Jets, but if they had Aaron Rodgers playing the way he's playing now.
Yeah. But so what do you I think that if he was still here, nothing would have changed. I think he still would. Yeah.
There's something about the Jets, the way they're
1969, Tom.
I know. You know what? Here's my, and I know a lot of cities are like this, but I think New York's even more like this, where there's the pressure to win. There's no question, but there's also the adulation from the stars, right? Like everybody wants to be a star athlete.
Yeah.
Which, as you know, that doesn't always equate to winning.
Winning, no.
Right. Yeah.
It's a good place to play and a bad place to play.
Yeah. You have to be like, I look at the 94 Ranger team that won the cup.
With the Oilers?
And that was an amazing feat for them to win the cup.
With the New York Oilers?
The New York Oilers, yeah, you're right. But that's a good point, though. They weren't in New York. They weren't like born and raised. Like they weren't drafted by the Rangers. But
I mean, how many guys had Anderson, Bukaboom,
Tikkanen,
McTavish, Teak,
Messier,
Mess,
right? And it was 6 or 7.
That was more than
Kevin Lowe.
Yeah. And who's the guy that was a doctor? The defenseman.
Randy Gregg. I don't think he was.
He didn't come down though.
No.
But yeah, they had like
also the Chicago guys, Steve Larmer.
Right. I mean, that's a really great photo. The guys are celebrating. He's still finishing his check in the background. You ever see that photo?
No, I didn't.
Larmer, yeah. The guy's, throwing his sticks in the air, and he's still pinning his man up against the wall.
I didn't see that. Oh,
yeah, wow. It's a great picture.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's a good point. So those guys weren't like living in the New York environment.
They didn't come through the system, and they didn't live there long enough to get spoiled.
Right. Yeah, they were just coming in like you don't really understand what New York. Once you're there for a while, you understand the way New York really is. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I saw in the locker room was a stark contrast to what I saw in other locker rooms, like after the game.
Oh yeah.
And in fact, Ronnie Lowe said to me one day, he said, in the morning, I don't know. He said, "You know what the problem is?" I said, "What?" He said, "Well, when the guys come out of the room, you can't tell if we won or lost." I said, "Yeah, that's not good."
Yeah. I remember we played when I was in LA. We played. It was first year Gretzky was in LA. We played Edmonton in the first round, 7-game series. We won. But I'm telling you what, that after 7 games, and I played against the Islanders when they were winning their cups too. Yeah. But that 7-game series, and I know there's a lot involved. Like they wanted to beat Wayne, and we wanted to, Wayne wanted to beat them. But that was the hardest hockey I ever.
Oh yeah,
that's 7 games, mentally, physically. And I
don't think the casual sports fan understands what it requires to win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah. You're right. It's a good point. Like to think that we would have had to do that 4 times to win the cup.
Yeah. Do you remember? I don't know what year it was, but the Islanders and the Leafs. I don't know if it was quarterfinals or semifinals, but oh my God!
I think it's 79. I think was it 79 after?
Yeah, around there. I mean, every square inch of ice was just blood and guts.
Oh yeah, totally.
Blood and guts, and that's when you still had a red line, so there was like, all that hooking and all that.
Yeah.
It was tough.
And the hatred that's built up, game after game after game. Yeah. It was 78. Danny Erickson says it was 1978. I think he's right too.
Yeah. That was some series.
Because it was the next year then that the Rangers beat. Because the Islanders were kind of getting better and better. And
right. That was when they first started to really show their stuff.
Yeah. Are you still doing? I know you're going down to Ontario, California, too, aren't you?
Yeah, next month we got 3 weekends in a row: Ontario, MLK weekend, and the following weekend Cornwall, and the following weekend Boston.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
you're going all the way up to Cornwall, coming home, and then going back to Boston.
Yeah, we probably should just stay there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you're there.
Yeah, Cornwall, Ontario. The junior team used to be called the Cornwall Royals.
Aces, the American team.
Maybe the Aces for a while too, but it was the Royals for a while too. Yeah, Cornwall, Ontario. Oh,
I hear it's not.
No, it's nothing there. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Especially during the winter. Yeah.
Can't wait.
I tell you what, those things. Edmonton's the same way. Hockey is like.
Well, that's it. All you have to do. I mean,
man,
nothing else to do. That's why they're all so good.
Yeah.
I mean, we got literally smoked up in Edmonton. I mean, they just blew us out of the water.
Is that right?
Yeah. We had no business being there, but it's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's almost unfair because those kids just grow up where that's it.
All they do. Yeah. And by the way, like these kids are 18 years, so they're 16, 17, maybe 18. They're all like 6'5".
Oh yeah, they're driving the bus.
Yeah, they're all huge kids.
I know.
We got these little Americans skating around. We got these huge Western boys.
We actually had a tournament. Years ago. We were up in Lake Placid years ago. I think it was like
the Can-Am tournament?
Yeah, I think it was like a 10 or 11-year-old kids.
Yeah.
We were playing against Canadian kids. And I went up to the coaches on the other team. It's the same kind of thing. Right. I said, listen, please, our kids are just not. We should not be on the same ice as you guys.
Right.
Can you, I'm asking you as a favor. I know you got to get the best of your kids. To protect my kids physically, can you?
Right.
So the coach was really nice. They knew who I was and everything. Like, oh yeah, Tom, no problem. So you go on the ice. Right off the bat, one of our kids, cheap shots, one of their kids. Look over the
typical.
I know. I said, I'm sorry.
That's what you got to do now.
I know. Yeah. It's up here.
Well,
that's fine.
I will say this: the second game we played Edmonton HC, which was the top seed, and in the end of the second period was 5-4. We gave them a little bit of a scare.
Right.
And then the wheels came off in the third period.
That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. How's the gym? Still everything's settled down at the gym. I got to tell you what though. This is going to sound very arrogant, and we're not like that. I mean,
not at all.
I've gotten since I think the whole mental thing too. Like I've increased my what do you call it?
Awareness.
Yeah. And I recognize more how my mind is connected to my body and everything. Honestly, got like they've got these, the boxes that you jump on.
Plyometric box. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the ones that are they're like
softer ones,
but they're heavy. They're heavy.
Oh, yeah. They're no joke.
So I've decided now, as part of my training, I'll do like a farmer carry with the box.
Okay.
So, you've got to get down and use your legs properly and everything. So so some of the old ladies, a couple of times I've been walking around with the box, and they could tell they're looking at me like,
what's he doing? Does he know you're supposed to jump up on that thing?
And they're going, and they don't want to talk, like they're scared to death, talk to me. So, which kind of feeds the ego a little bit too, but
sure. Well, you want to keep everybody on edge.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes. I hate to admit it, but it is true, right? Like, what is it? They'll say you want to stay dangerous. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, brother. You sound.
That's why like the first thing I did when I got here was I took the vacuum out and I started vacuuming the front yard.
You what?
Took the vacuum and just vacuumed the yard. So all the neighbors saw and said, "Oh, geez."
The better when there's a flood, and there's a fence, and the guy's got the bucket and he's
pouring it back in. Yeah.
That's right. So Survivor season 50 is coming on. Oh, hold on. Merry Christmas. Hold on.
Merry Christmas, Bill. You have a blessed.
Survivor is coming to the 50th season. I wasn't invited back on, but they sent us an email that they want us to send in like videos.
A clip. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, you're not paying me money. I'm not.
No, you're missing.
You should.
Yeah, of you carrying a plyo box with the old ladies going.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah,
brilliant. That's what I'll do.
Yeah,
I'll be carrying the box.
Yes.
Going, happy 50th. What do you guys do?
Yeah.
I'm 67 years old. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Brilliant by you.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, I'm getting that done tomorrow.
I know you were an agent, but I should be your agent.
Oh, totally. Yeah, you're so much better when you're helping somebody else, right?
Yeah.
If you try to do it yourself, you
can't help myself, but yeah.
Oh, carrying
Yeah.
Shirt on, shirt off.
Totally off.
Oh man.
Yeah. And like just dripping in sweat.
Oh yeah, totally. Like do it at the end of the workout so you're jacked. The arms are all veins and everything.
Oh yeah, popping, everything's popping.
That's good. I'll send it to you first for approval.
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing that. That's cool.
And then put the box down and have a bucket there of like just a raw chicken wing. Yeah. Chicken leg batter.
Happy 50th Survivor. Yeah.
Still here. Still surviving.
Very cool. That's right. So hold on. Hold on. Like Susan's really, okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, creative or content creative. We got to give her Susan another title.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, you're right. I kind of poo-pooed it first. My first time. I realized, no, this is Susan. Yeah, definitely. That's right. So, Deb, same to you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
everybody. God bless.
Yeah, and that's. I know. I don't want to be, but this whole like happy holidays thing. It's Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Christmas.
And I know
and Hanukkah, obviously, for our Jewish friends. Yeah,
that's right.
I think the 8th day was last night. Maybe.
That's right. So, what is that? Yeah. They light a candle They get the little.
I don't know the whole structure, but yeah, it's 8 days long, and it's the is it the menorah? I guess the candle thing.
Right.
Yeah, and they light a candle each night.
I've got a good friend of mine, and we went through some of the old Jewish holidays, like dumping the blood on the roof and all that kind of stuff. Wasn't there all those kind of building the hut in the backyard?
Well, that's in the spring. That's the Sukkot, I think it's called.
See, I knew you knew that.
Yeah,
that you know that. Yeah.
It's part of Passover, I believe. The whole.
Right.
So, yeah.
And what's the whole? So, but that's not the ashes on the forehead. That's a Christian thing. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's Christian. Yeah.
Okay. Well, man. So my religion, I'm
Laidlawdian.
What?
Laidlawdian.
Right. So I have come to the conclusion, and so Mark Puttenvink has his own universe. You have your own universe. You are, and actually you are your universe.
Yeah.
That you are your God in your universe. So I just hope people understand. I actually have opened my mind up to believe that that's a real possibility. That's the way
you're going to start your own thing.
Yeah, I believe more and more. Here's this is interesting. I believe more and more that it's my universe. So I don't control what other people do. I control my universe.
What you can do.
Right.
Yeah.
So if people come into my universe and are not acting the way I want them to, I don't say to them, "Listen, you need to change."
You
I
need
just
to leave.
yeah, they just don't belong in my universe.
And das Boot.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You are brilliant. I'm telling you, when you talk like that, when you talk like all the words, like in the last 30 seconds, the Monica or whatever you call her, what's the candle thing?
Oh, the menorah.
Oh, it's not Monica, it's Menorah.
Yeah.
Like some of the words you use, and
Monica's Bill's old girlfriend. How about that? They released the Epstein files, and it's Bill Clinton. And like,
what?
I thought you were going to show something new.
And then they had the picture. They had the Michael Jackson picture, which was clearly an
He
old.
looked like a wax figure, didn't he? Didn't he look like a wax?
It's an old picture of him.
Yeah.
And the kids. He just took the kids out, like his own kids.
Listen, man, I don't even want to know what I want down there.
I know. You know what? Seriously, like, okay, so it's a surprise to us that our politicians are a bunch of perverts.
Pigs.
Yeah. We didn't know that before.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
yeah.
my God, I know.
Go back to Wilbur Mills. Google him. Wilbur Mills. Yeah,
Wilbur
he was
Mills?
Google his name. He was a congressman. He was an interesting guy. He hooked up with some, I think, a South American peeler. What was her name? But anyhow, it was a whole big to do. You know. Yeah.
Hold on. One real quick thing before we go. Barry Shelley has made it here.
Yeah, I'm worried about him. How you feeling, buddy? Because he's been very sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm wondering
Barry.
if it was that flu, because I could see where that would knock you out for a bit.
Yeah, but he's Barry Shelley. Like that.
Yeah.
Barry Shelley. The name itself, Barry Shelley.
You know how like Superman had an S?
Yeah.
He's just got the B right
I
there.
know.
Or S for Shelley. Better yet.
Big bad bodybuilding Barry.
Yeah. God bless him, man. He's a good man. Nothing's going to keep him down.
Exactly. Good job, Barry. Merry Christmas to everybody. Mark Putton.
Enjoy. God bless everybody.
That's right. Really make sure you enjoy Christmas. Again, as we've talked so many times before, it's a great holiday, but there are people that go through some tough times for Christmas. So
absolutely.
All right. Everybody have a fantastic Christmas.